All right, Kristen and Cassie, I want to stress you out about something that's not going to happen in your life for the next 12 or 13 years, but it's going to happen.
Oh, great. Go ahead. Not that I don't have enough to worry about at the moment, but go ahead and throw something I need to worry about that's going to happen 12 to 13 years down the road.
So I have a 15-year-old son, and I should be very, very thankful that we have gone this long before we have gotten to this phase. And God bless my son. He's so loving and he's so caring. But we are now at the phase that I know for sure, like, God, it's just not as fun for him to hang out with Pops anymore, man. And it's not because I'm a drag, and it's not because...
I'm like, you took him to England for a soccer match.
Yeah, well, he loves me then.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn cool.
That's real good quality time right there. Every time I want to have quality time, I got to take my kid to Europe. It's going to be very expensive. But, he hasn't said it, and he has never been overtly, like, dismissive. It's not like that at all. But if you have kids that are... I guess maybe I don't even know what age it starts. I really feel like I've been lucky that it's only happening now at 15. But my kid is such a social kid. He loves to hang out with his friends. He loves to spend the night at others' house. He loves to have kids over to our house also and spend the night also. But watching him grow up and just like, I'm not the priority anymore, it's like there's some sadness to it.
He wants to hang out with his friends instead.
He wants to hang out with his friends instead. And I can feel myself sort of giving myself guidance as though I'm not myself. Like, you can't hold on too tightly here. You don't want him to resent that you're asking for time. So let him go do his thing with his friends, and he'll catch up with you when he catches up with you. But still, like, I miss, like, us hanging out more. And I don't want to bring anything up to him and say anything because I just don't want to be... Look, my parents have done this, and yours probably did also. Like when you call them up and the first thing they do every time is like, bitch. Well, it would have been nice for you to call like 2 weeks ago. Or they start complaining about the time. I don't want to be that dad.
My favorite is when you call and they'll be like, I almost forgot what your voice sounds like.
Yeah, you do remember me.
Yeah.
Like, we have enough in common that when we are hanging out, it's easy. We're going to watch soccer. We'll watch a TV show. We'll go out and train like we did the other day. There's plenty of things there. But just the fact, I don't really know where I'm going with this, that they're not happening as often as they used to. And the fact that he is growing up and becoming his own man and has other interests that aren't surrounded by family or in the center of family is a little bit heartbreaking.
Oh, he's pulling away.
Yeah, he's just growing up.
Yeah.
It's something they don't really... It's one of those things they don't warn you about when you become a parent. Like, you don't think about it. They're just like, oh, your kid's born, sleepless nights. You know about all of that. But it's like... the death of that era of parenthood where your kid does not need you as much anymore and they're becoming their own person and their own adult. It's like the early throes of adulthood. They're getting ready to fly the nest.
And I'm proud.
Tough.
And right. And I'm proud of that, and I'm happy of that, that he's got such a great social life, but there's still some part of me every day that just wants to hold on and go, dude, can we just spend a couple of hours with each other?
Okay, now, as a mother of a son, I'll see your 12 years, and I'll raise you another 20, because somebody had the audacity to send me an Instagram reel of a woman who is the mother of a toddler coming to the realization that when her son gets married, he'll be spending all his holidays at his wife's family's house. And I was like, no!
That's 20 years away for you, man.
Hopefully it's more than 20 years away. And I was like, oh, and it's true. Because they steal your boy and then you never see him again.
I was sharing this with Cassie the other day, and she's like, oh, yeah, in college, I wouldn't even tell my parents where I was back in town, right?
Yeah, they would know I was coming back in town, but I was dating a guy, like, in the town. It was long distance, so I'd come in, like, a day or two early to see him, because I had guilt. I had guilt over being at home and being like, okay, now I'm leaving to go hang out with my friends. I know I haven't seen you, so I would carve out a day or two so I could be with him and then not feel guilty and tell them when I was coming home so I could get them undone. undivided attention.
What?
My parents would be pissed. My mom found out I was doing that. She'd be so mad.
They have no
Right?
idea, so I really hope they're not listening.
Oh, they had no idea?
No, none.
Oh, I didn't know this
is the
was
first time I've ever said it out loud.
I bet they knew.
No, I really don't think they did, because my mom would be like, how's the drive going? And I'll be like, good, I'm in Biloxi. See you real soon. And like I would time it out, and I'd say goodbye to my boyfriend and drive home as if I had just driven the 8-hour stint from Atlanta to Louisiana.
Yeah, I remember like my parents being. I used to move apartments or move homes with all my roommates and not tell my parents, and they would find out later and go, "Can you at least fill us in and let us know where you're living?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, that seems fair.
Okay, my mom did that to me. She's like, we sold the house, and I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, we're moving to Alexandria. Didn't we tell you? No, you told my sister twice, and you forgot to tell me.
At least they were still in the process of moving. I had already moved a couple of times and they had found out.
Man.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get the Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.